you know, I'm not the one that turned around and said, hey, this is all what happened. You know, Daddy's the one that said all this. He was just telling me about how much money he owed for, you know, for your rent and everything. So it kind of like, I was trying to figure out what can we do to help him out.
Hi, my name is Susan Constantine, and I am a body language expert and leadership coach.
Okay, everyone get a really good look at your partner next to you, because I'm going to tell you if that person's going to lie to you.
Body language expert specializing in human behavior and facial recognition, Susan Constantine.
Well, my general conclusion is when I looked at both the photographs, there was a high level of similarity. I've had over 1,000 national appearances on television. I'm asked every day almost to be on some show or to be quoted in a magazine. And the reason why they do that is because out of all of the experts out there, I give them content, good content every single time that's consistent, reliable, and accurate.
To find out if somebody's lying, first of all, the first thing we have to do is create a baseline. How does someone normally respond in a normal situation when they're not under pressure?
They may even put their hands over their mouth. These are little things, little clues that your little one is lying to you.
Well, the jury lab software was developed so that we can, as a trial consultant or attorney, can have eyes on the entire panel. You know, we can only pay attention to maybe one or two jurors. We can't see all the other movements and nuances of their facial expressions, which are the most accurate way to read people based on mathematical science, to read all the data points in a person's face all at the same time with 95% accuracy. There's no human being that would ever be able to do that, and it's humanly impossible.
Robert had given this guy a letter claiming that you and your brother Malcolm, along with a guy named Little Half-Dead. Do you know who Little Half-Dead is? No.
A couple things happen here. If you look at this really close, did you see him kind of gasp a little bit right there?
Yeah.
With his throat? Let's go back and watch it really close when he's asked this question. This is when somebody's feeling a lot of anxiety or stress, there's a physiological response. They sometimes will yawn, they'll swallow, they'll gulp. Watch.
You've never met Little Half-Dead in your life? You don't know him? No. This letter.
See, right there, he does know him because it's an opposition. It's being leaked out through his nonverbal. He says, no, no, even though he's shaking his head no, he's tapping his fingers. Remember, right. You can only be in control of one or two things, right?
Right.
So, even though he says, let's go back and watch his movements there.
He's a rapper. He's loosely associated or perhaps related to Snoop Dogg. You've never met Little Half-Dead in your life? No. You don't?
Okay, no movement.
This letter claims...
Right there, he's trying to control his physiological responses, and he has no movement. He's still. And the head doesn't move up and it doesn't move down, but it leaks out through his hand when he taps it.
Okay.
This letter claims that Robert
right there.
Gave to this reporter.
Yep, he gulps there.
Reporter, that you, Little Half-Dead, and your brother Malcolm were involved in the murder of Tupac Shakur in 1996. Is there any truth to that whatsoever? In 1996...
It says no, head does not move and doesn't shake no, and then it leaks out through his fingers. I think that the brother was involved.